the enactment of the national budget is one of the most critical functions of Congress. It determines how government resources are spent. It is a reflection of our national priorities and directly affects the delivery of basic services to communities and families. Higit sa lahat, nagbibigay ito sa atin ng malinaw na pananaw kung saan napupunta ang ating buwis at tinitiyak na bawat sentimo mula sa pondo ng bayan ay ginugugol lamang sa mga programang tunay na nagbubunga ng kapakinabangan para sa sambayanan. This measure could not have come at a more urgent time. In his State of the Nation address, the President took aim at the budget of flood control projects. Sunod-sunod ang nagdaang mga bagyo. Sunod-sunod din ang mga pagbaha sa maraming lugar sa bansa na ikinisawi pa ng ilan nating kababayan. Ang laki ng budget sa flood control projects, hindi ba? Ano na ang nangyari? The President did not hold back. Mahiya naman kayo. His challenge to those benefiting from corruption, and it was his challenge to all of us to step up to the plate and do better. Yesterday, the President launched Sumbong sa Pangulo.ph, an online platform designed to give citizens access to information on flood control projects nationwide, while allowing any ordinary Filipino to report any irregularities. Mr. President, we at the Senate are firmly committed to accountability and earning the public's trust. This concurrent resolution reflects the Senate's commitment to that mission. Our vision for the 2026 budget is to create a budget that is effective, efficient, and lean, which will usher a golden age of transparency and accountability that will open up the budget process and empower the public to understand the budget, increase their participation, and root the system of accountability in the people themselves. The cornerstone of our concurrent resolution is making public documents, which are critical outputs at every step of the budget process, such as the General Appropriations Bill, also known as GAB, the committee report, and other pertinent documents. The key to operationalizing this is digitization and maximizing the use of technology. At the moment, only 2 documents are available to the public online: the National Expenditure Program, or NEP, which is the first consolidated document in the budget process, and the General Appropriations Act, which is the approved budget. Sa madaling salita, ang nakikita ng ating mga kababayan ay yung unang bahagi ng budget process at yung huli. Hindi nila nakikita yung produkto ng bawat stage sa proseso. Dito nagkakaroon ng pagbabawas at pagdadagdag sa budget ng mga government agencies. It is important that our countrymen see the documents on this process. We propose that the following documents be uploaded to the websites of the Senate and the House of Representatives. Number 1, the General Appropriations Bill, passed on 3rd reading by the House of Representatives and transmitted to the Senate. Number 2, the Bicameral Conference Committee report and joint explanation of disagreeing votes of the Senate and the House of Representatives. We also urge the Department of Budget and Management at a later time to upload in its website duly received copies of the Budget Preparation Form 201, a budget preparation form used by the Philippine government agencies to submit their budget proposals to the DBM. We further propose that the following documents be uploaded to the website of the House of Representatives. Number 1, transcripts of House budget briefings, public hearings, and technical working group meetings. Number 2, the Committee on Appropriations report on the GAB. And number 3, journal records of the Senate plenary, journals of the House plenary deliberations. Thirdly, this resolution proposes that the following documents be uploaded to the website of the Senate. Number 1, transcript of Senate budget briefings, public hearings, and technical working group meetings. Number 2, Committee on Finance report on the GAB. Number 3, journal records of the Senate plenary deliberations. Number 4, GAB passed on 3rd reading by the Senate. These documents contain the transcripts of budget briefings, public hearings, and plenary deliberations. Having access to these documents is vital to ensuring that the projects of each government agency are held to public account. In addition to the documents themselves, The resolution proposes that all uploaded documents will be in formats that are timely, comprehensive, and machine-readable. This saves time and ensures that the analysis of the documents is not compromised by poor document quality. We further propose that the public will be given a platform on the websites of both the Senate and the House of Representatives to communicate their analysis, suggestions, and feedbacks on the national budget. Creating a culture of transparency and accountability for the benefit of the public is nothing extraordinary. It is our duty as servants of the people. Mr. President, dear colleagues, before I end, I would like to thank you all for rallying behind this concurrent resolution. We filed this resolution unanimously. This is living proof that there is bipartisanship between the majority and the minority when it comes to transparency and accountability. This stands as our collective commitment to honest governance, and it is this representation's prayer that the fruits of our labor take root and transform our government. We can face our countrymen proudly and tell them this is where your taxes go. Thank you, Mr. President. And ang dami hong detalye. So if we can engage the academe to also participate in the analysis and help give us fruitful recommendations that can form part of our process, Mr. President.
Yun pong 2025 budget, Mr. President. Gusto ko po sanang gawing isang halimbawa ito. Nung matapos po yung BICAM, ako po ay member pa ng House of Representatives. Natanggap ko po yung BICAM report. Kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, mga December 6 po yun, 2025, but about 6:35 in the evening. So napakakapal po yun, siguro about 400 pages, if I'm not mistaken. I tried my best na sundan po talaga, pero given the limited time, kasi masyado nang seguido po yun eh. Ang napagtunan ko na lamang po ng pansin, yung pinakahuli, Mr. President, I'm referring to the special provision in the BICAM report. Napansin ko po talaga, there were about 12 or 13 pages containing about 28 blanks. So ang ginawa ko po, Mr. President, ay tinignan ko po, pinagsikapan ko pong hanapin kung merong instruction na nandun nakalagay, like I was expecting that an annex is appended in the report where the material particulars that will be accomplished to fill up the blanks, the instruction to fill each and every blank in every page, sana nandoon yung, for example, on page 22 halimbawa, this is supposed to be the figure that will be written para maka-accomplish po yun. In other words, di ko po alam kung nagkamali ako, but I was unable to find a particular page signed by the conferees o ordering somebody, for example, the administrative staff of the House of Representatives or whoever was assigned to fill up those 28 blanks na nandun naman talaga halimbawa po and pinirmahan. Okay na rin siguro sa akin yun because hindi tayo mawawala because each blank has been designated with a particular data na ilalagay po sa blank. Wala po eh. So I was asking, nagpunta po ako sa office ng Secretary General. Nagbabakasakali po na makahingi ng, makita yung enrolled bill because sa ating tuntunin, I think even in the Senate, meron pong 3 or 4 copies na naiiwan po sa either the Senate or the House of Representatives. The problem is, wala naman akong access. Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin. Because I need to know, sino yung nag-fill up? Kasi po, nung ito'y submit na sa Office of the President in the form of enrolled bill, 4 na po yung signatories doon, Mr. President. the Speaker, and the Secretary General, the Senate President, and the Senate Secretary. Yung blank po sa pinakahuli, yun po ang para sa Pangulo na po. Doon na sa pipirma. So yung enrolled bill, kompleto na po yung detalye, but it did not tell the whole story as to who filled up and what is supposed to be filled up in all those material particulars. So yun pong public access natin, yung taong tutulong sa atin, paano po mapiprevent yung mga ganong pangyayari?
Well, Mr. President, thank you for that question. In fact, I raised that to our technical team here in the Senate that those things should not happen in the 2026 budget. Not under my watch, Mr. President. That the members will be given blank materials to sign, Mr. President. I reminded them to be very strict in the review. Kung kailangan po 2, 3, 4 times to review the documents before letting the members sign, they should do it, Mr. President. So that's a strong reminder to the technical staff, Mr. President. So I know that narinig ko rin yan, Mr. President, during the last budget season, Mr. President. I'm not very sure on the details, Mr. President. Personally, I didn't see any blank items, at least sa akin, Mr. President. But since that is an issue that came out, so I reminded our technical staff to be very detailed in scrutinizing the budget materials, Mr. President, especially the ones we will be signing, Mr. President.
Thank you for your assurance, Mr. President. Kanina po, nilapitan ako ni Senator Ping. Pagtulungan natin, sabi niya. Thank you, Mr. President.
Tulungan o pagtulungan?
Thank you, Senator Marcoleta.
Thank you,
Majority Leader.
Mr.